we're going. Hopefully, we should be live here. Trying to get our stream on. It looks like we got the draft starting up, so hopefully everything is playing as it should be. Yeah, definitely. 3 minutes late. It ain't my fault. That's my fault. I ain't gonna take blame for it. I'm gonna blame it on the dog. Scotty, it's definitely your fault that we got this party started late. So, finally it's here. Excuse me. The 2017 NFL Draft. Everybody's been waiting for it. And I mean, all we can do is continue to wait and see exactly what happens, see what takes place, see what moves are made. Hopefully Cleveland should be ready to go already because they've had, he got a bunch of stuff going. So let's see. Alright, let's get this set up. Let's make sure everything is in order. Everything copacetic here, checking the settings. Uh-oh. I hear a bunch of booing. Is Goodell making his way to the stage? Yep, there go the boos. There you go. There he is. Yeah, that's what you want to see. We want to see the people. The people don't want Goodell. Goodell is garbage. Yes, sir. Try to make sure these settings, everything is here set up properly. Yes, boo this man. Well, he love that shit. He love getting booed. But Philly will boo anybody. Philly will boo their own grandma. Shut up, Goodell. I don't nobody want to hear you fucking talk. Start announcing picks and get the fuck off the stage. Yes. Cleveland Browns on the clock. So make sure I got everything lined up properly. You know, we wanna, like I said, I've been trying to work on these live. Hopefully this one should look a lot better than the last one. Last one didn't come out too well. I'm still working with these settings to see what I can do properly here. Let's place that. Oh, I know what part of that problem might be. I should make this public for everybody instead of private. Yeah, that's part of the problem. So let's try that again. I don't want to restore chat. I want you to pop this shit back out. Where was I at? Let's see, what am I doing incorrectly here? Yeah, I mean, like you would think that the first round would be like an easy pick to obtain, but for some reason the Cleveland Browns they suck. They just can't do it. They are horrible just pick horrible people. I mean, I think they got some new blood in there, so hopefully we got, hopefully, well, not we. I don't fuck with the Browns. I'm not saying we. I'm thinking about the Texans because I want to know what moves we're going to make. But, you know, like I said, hopefully we'll see what happens. I mean, all we can do is wait and see. So yeah, like I say, let's check this out. I think the settings and things should be looking a little bit better here. You better not compare Myles Garrett to Jadeveon Clowney. Now you're talking crazy. You were talking. Let's see how we can do this thing here. All right. Yeah, probably should have some orders in order and stuff like that. All right, here we go. Hopefully everything is set up properly now. All right. No, man, and the thing about this is, like, even though these guys, like NFL guys, they played in the league, but man, nobody's an expert. Because you got a lot of these guys, they say, they like this talent, they like that talent. And those guys don't ever pan out. It's really being shit. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see what the Browns do. We'll see what happens. We'll just see what happens. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm just curious to see who's going on, who's going to go first. Like, if Brown said they had this pick already picked out, so you would like to see this shit get expedited. They may just be trying to bullshit make everybody wait in suspense, because this will be the only time all year that anybody paying attention to the NFL will give a fuck about the Cleveland Browns. So I guess, if you can get your little 10 minutes and hold on to it, had a whole NFL wait on you, milk it. So like I said, don't nobody give a fuck about the Browns. This is the whole 10 minutes that you're waiting, I mean, you're thinking about the Cleveland Browns for 10 whole minutes until they make a fucking announcement. So I guess that's a good marketing ploy for them. But like I say, Cleveland is where careers go to die. So if you're like drafted to Cleveland, you just fuck out of luck. So I hope that they don't get that Myles Garrett guy, because I like defensive players. I want him to do well. I want him to succeed. I want him to be successful. So let's see. So all this should be good here. Yeah, cut that out. And so let's see what we got. Absolutely. Like I said, man, it's just really a waiting game. I mean, this is the, even with all the excitement that leads up to the draft, and you waiting, and then the time gets in, and you still gotta fucking wait. But like I say, it's a lot of little things, I guess, that go into it. They gotta contact players, let them know, hey, we're gonna pick you first, and you gotta get the suspense set up with the cameras and all the bullshit. So a lot of it is, I guess the media trying to make this whole ceremony look like something more than it needs to be. I just wish they'd hurry up and fucking announce the shit. Let the gentleman walk across stage, get this shit over with, so we can know what's the future of the NFL. So like I say, we'll see what happens. We're counting down and waiting. Gonna keep all my sources available here. Okay, that's cool. So, like I say, we just sitting here waiting. It's the waiting game. What do we got going on? All this crazy stuff. 713-713 H-Town. Well, you know what kind of situation this is. So I'll be waiting for this to get activated. But then I would fool around and not. Oh, there's always a lighter. I thought I was mistaken, but there's always a lighter. All right, there we go. The Browns have made their selection. Let's see who's going number 1. Myles Garrett. Goddamn. Well, I hope you enjoyed your college career, Myles Garrett, because it is over for you. You are now a Cleveland Brown. That is the end of your collegiate or your end of your football playing experience. You're now going to go to Cleveland, and your career is going to ride away. And that's it. That's all. It's over. It's nice knowing you, Myles Garrett. You have a solid rookie year, and then you'll just kind of fall off the map. That's how that works. I don't know what it is about Cleveland. It's just like it's a shitty place to play. It took like LeBron assembling a magic squad to go and make something ever happen for fucking Cleveland. So, good old Texas boy going first. You know how that goes. People from Texas are the best at everything, especially football. But we ain't gonna, we ain't gonna harp on that. That's so unfortunate. Well, let's see. Hey, there we go. So we're in the chat now. Mr. Hempson, I see, has joined us in the chat. Good. There we go. So number 1 going to Cleveland, Mr. Myles Garrett, and like I say, his career is basically over. Before it got started, because like I say, Cleveland is where careers go to right away. So glad for that young man. His life has changed. He's gonna get paid. He's probably doesn't care. He's probably gonna. I don't know. I mean, because he's a weird kind of guy. It's the little bit that I've seen about him. I wonder if he's really, really gonna be passionate about football forever. Because he wants to, dig and do play on time. He's gonna go out there and get paid, cash that check. Maybe get him another one and shit. Set up a fucking foundation for him and his little buddy, Pedro. That was kind of racist, but he looks like Pedro from fucking, his little homeboy looks like Pedro from fucking Napoleon Dynamite. So, oh man, there we go. So now, number 2, it's gonna go number 2. We got a lot of people want to know what San Fran's gonna do. Let's see. Oh man, that's what's gonna happen here. Let's figure it out. Let's find out. Excuse me. Oh man. Well, you would think, like I say, you would think that these teams would already have some shit lined up. Like the first 5 picks should fly by. Like teams should know what they want to do already beforehand. You want this? beforehand, like to make this process should fly by. This process should like breeze by, but you know the theater, everything that goes into it. So yeah, like I say, so now we're waiting on the clock. We're waiting on the numero dos pick. Man, if they fall, you know, I know everybody's talking QB. I just don't see us getting a QB this first one. But like I said, I don't really see there's no real what we need. We just got to go best player available because I mean I just don't see it, man. This draft really doesn't have a lot of talent like people think it does, and a lot of these people are getting, I think they're getting over projected. So man, so let's see what we got going here. So wait, did Chicago make a move? Am I missing something here? Hold on. Uh-oh. Okay, they busted a move. So Chi-Town had busted a move and looked like they didn't trade it up. Okay. So we got a couple of minutes for Chi-Town to let's bust a move here. Let's see what we got going. So let's see. Solomon Thomas, DN. So I'm trying to see what's up next. Is it Chi-Town? I thought it was a San Fran's pick. Are they talking about somebody else, or am I missing something here? They might be talking about the next couple of teams up. I might have jumped the gun here. Let me see what's going on. So I'm gonna pick. Okay, so yeah. San Francisco gets a third and a 2018 third round. So they get a third and fourth round here. They switch down for the third overall. So just to move up one pick, they put up 3 picks out of that, 3 extra picks, 2 more this draft and then 1 next year. So let's see what they're going for. They must really have wanted whoever it is. Oh shit! Oh shit! I didn't think about that. I mean, I didn't think about the fact that fucking that's nobody was talking about that. You know, Cutler's gone and all that. Fucking Trubisky to Chi-Town. Wow, no, I don't think nobody was talking about that one. I didn't hear too many people mentioning. Damn, did not expect that. Okay. Man, okay, cool. Trubisky, man, I'm cool. I'm just glad, you know, we ain't ever tried to take a reach on him because I just don't like the fact he only has 13 games under his belt. And that's not enough to translate to the NFL. I mean, shit, it's a lot of athletes who had a lot of motherfuckers that have good seasons and then excuse me, turn around and they turn around and kind of fried, you know. So to me, I don't know where all the hype came from out of nowhere. Like I said, you got to think about the talent level. And he played against a couple of good teams, but I don't know, something about it, I'm not sold on it. Yeah, so I don't know. Like I say, that was a surprise. I didn't see that one happening. I didn't see him going to Chicago. I guess, so that means San Francisco's probably going to go with Deshaun Watson or Mahomes. I don't know. I can see San Francisco. They might fuck around and pick up Mahomes. It's going to go. San Francisco's going quarterback, but man, I mean, but if you got Watson and you got Mahomes, I think you go with Watson. Man, I think you got to go with Watson. I think San Francisco was cool with that trade because they were going to go with one of those guys anyway, and they figured they got a win out of it. So that means that San Francisco was probably already cool with either Mahomes or Watson. You know, they both got similar styles of play, so they must have been cool with either one of them, be willing to make a trade down and risk, you know, the quarterback that they want getting taken by Chicago. So that means, you know, they were cool with both of those guys. Now I'm saying all this if they take a quarterback, but I'm thinking they're going to go quarterback now. You know, after that, that's what the signs are telling me. I'm definitely seeing San Francisco going QB here with this next pick. Should come in pretty quickly because they probably, like I said, they're probably making a phone call, letting the guys know, whoever they're calling. Probably calling whoever, you know, say, hey, we're going to pick you next, you know. Get one of our fucking hats and put it on right now. That type of shit. Let's see. I mean, I'm thinking Watson goes next. I'm thinking Watson goes next. Either, like I say, you either had to be cool with either one of those guys going, or just not being concerned or maybe going a completely different position. But I think quarterback, and I think Watson goes next. But like I said, I don't think that's going to be a good one. I think Chicago was really bad last year. Chicago was really bad. And I just don't have faith in his limited sample size of games played. And I'm just thinking it's going to be a bad combination. I'm thinking Trubisky's going to be a bust. I hate to say it. I don't want to jinx the man's career. But Chicago's really bad unless, you know, they pull some moves off. I just don't think that sample size is going to translate well enough for him into the NFL. Man. But also NFL Network and ESPN, they're collaborating together, I guess. What's been going on with ESPN? ESPN's falling apart. Nobody's fucking with it anymore. I think people are tired of bullshit. I'm stop fucking with ESPN. I mean, the only reason to watch is the highlights. They don't even really show you the good highlights. They give you a bunch of bullshit with a fucking narrative to push the agenda. And that's the shit, like, you know, when you only have a couple of, you know, sports stations, that being the main one, you know, that shit pushes a narrative and sways public opinion. You know, when they only show highlights of one person and tell you, oh, this guy's the MVP, or, you know, and most people don't access, you know, any other information to, you know, to find out more. People are lazy. They don't do any research, you know, so they're going to go with whatever the TV's telling them. And so, you know, like I say, channels like ESPN and shit, all that bullshit, fake ass stats and shit they make up. And it kills me because you hear people like repeating that shit. I mean, as soon as they make one of them bullshit ass stats up, then motherfuckers start repeating that dumb shit. Like, you know, it's not a real fucking thing. That's just some bullshit that, you know, was made up by a bunch of fucking assholes at fucking ESPN. Well, like I said, it's already been one surprise. Trubisky to Chicago is definitely a surprise. I was not expecting that. Definitely not expecting that one. So let's see. Yeah, definitely. Definitely wasn't expecting that. All right, let's see. Let's see if I was right. I'm saying Watson. Boo that man. Oh. Oh, that was okay. That was a role reversal.
Sigh of relief for Solomon Thomas, who gets to stay close to where he played his college football at the farm in Stanford. Hometown of Cowbell, Texas, just outside Dallas.
Interesting. I thought they would have went QB. I wonder if is Gabbard still there? I wonder if they got faith in Gabbard, or I wouldn't, but you know, I guess they maybe they see somebody in the later round that they're hoping to get that they may be able to make a play for. With those extra picks, you know, that puts them in a position to maybe offer somebody something. So we'll see. They're probably making some deals right now. I can only imagine. I can only imagine right now, you know, what kind of fucking wheeling and dealing is going on in those back rooms. Oh, man. Yeah. Man, shit.
You're not going to just see him sitting there in the fourth deck and you just get beat on if they run to the 3-4. They're going to put him on some edge, they're going to move this guy around. He's just a tremendous athlete. They need guys in the front seven that can stop the bleeding for this defense. Because last year, every team had to win with them up front.
Man, go see, like I was saying, I'm thinking O-line, we got to do something with that O-line. I mean, if they really going to come out and say that they have faith in Savage, because, you know, Savage is going to play no matter what. So if that's the case, and then we need to get an O-lineman, we might need to go linebacker. Because I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not. You know, they're saying, you know, teams will say one thing, and they'll talk about, oh, we're behind this guy. This is our guy. You know, Rick Smith coming out saying, oh, we're behind Savage. We think he can do it. You know, I believe Rick Smith is a bullshitter because shit. You know, he says a whole bunch of shit and then turns around and does something different. All I know is they need to fuck around and get DeAndre Hopkins deal done, and they need to get that shit done ASAP.
Solomon Thomas, and it's the third straight year, by the way, that the San Francisco 49ers, albeit with different regimes every year, have picked a defensive end in the first 10. So Jacksonville is now on the clock.
All right, let's see what the competition about to do. We got Jacksonville on the clock. So Jacksonville, and they switched up with the coach. They brought in Tom Coughlin. Coughlin used to run with the Giants, but man, I don't know. I ain't worried about Coughlin all that. I don't really think he's gonna do too much of shit. Yeah, Coughlin ain't gonna do shit for them. I mean, he's just a executive VP. If I don't even know what that means, I mean, I think he's a guy with one of those personalities that is kind of tough to deal with. So then you're gonna have a head coach. You're gonna have this guy, probably acting like a coach. That's gonna make it an environment in Jacksonville that motherfuckers really don't want to deal with. So, but it's a matter to me. Jacksonville just will not win. I don't know. They'll just have until I'm proven wrong. Like David Garrard comes back or something. Jacksonville ain't winning shit. Jacksonville's gonna go quarterback. They gonna go Watson. If Watson didn't get that last, they gonna go Watson now. They pick quick. They want to get rid of Bortles. They gonna go Watson. What? Ah! I'm not worried about Fournette. I really ain't. I'm just mad I'm off. I ain't calling the shit right. Fournette, number 4. 4-4. That's funny, but shit. I'm not worried about him. He ain't finna be the next Maurice Jones-Drew or nothing, you know what I'm saying? He runs hard, but I mean, what good is that guy gonna do against Clowney and J.J. Watt? Something I have no worries about that. I'm not even concerned. You're gonna have to come a little bit harder than that. You're gonna have to come with some running backs by committee or something. You're gonna have to do something a little bit better than that. But I see how they probably want to try to start playing some smash mouth football. They want to make motherfuckers they gonna make you pay. They gonna make you work for it. I like that. That's the kind of football I like. That's interesting, man. I've been wrong on all of them. I've been wrong this whole every damn pick. I ain't picking no more. I ain't guessing anymore. I don't know. I'm done. I'm just gonna watch and see what happens. I ain't gonna guess no more. I'm not gonna guess until we get to the Texans. Depending on who's left on the board, then we'll see what's up. And I'll guess I'll take an educated assumption for the Texans, but I don't know. Oh. Like I said, I'm not worried about Fournette. That's what they're hoping for. They're hoping for the next Ezekiel Elliott. They're hoping to get some Zeke. But Zeke benefited from having a great O-line, and then being able to get off because he can get behind that line and turn it up. He's not going to do that. He ain't finna do that in the league. Not with Jacksonville's line. Yeah. Yeah, you know, like I said, yeah, you're gonna have to do something. Like I say, you know, he's gonna have to be able to get off. You know, you're gonna have Watt, you're gonna have Clowney there at the point of contact. He ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Nobody's worried about. I ain't worried about Fournette, not at all. So I mean, right now things are actually looking favorable for everybody. You know, saying that the Texans need to go quarterback. You know, a lot of teams that I thought would be picking up QBs in the first have not so far. But like I said, I don't think anybody's really sold that these guys are high first round talents. I was still surprised that. I'm still surprised that Trubisky went as high as he did. I don't think a lot of the rest of these teams are sold on these quarterbacks. I think Chicago reached. I definitely think Chicago reached. They gave up quite a bit of picks. Oh shit. Okay, that was last season's trade. Okay. Yeah. So right now, I think with the Titans on the board, fuck the Titans. I don't give a fuck who the Titans pick. Fuck them. So we ain't got to worry about them picking a QB because they're sold on Mariota. So we. Let's see what happens here. I'm curious as to see what these Titans are gonna do. Like saying, where I'm just you know, you got to know what the enemy is up to. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know where the Titans feel they need to tighten up. They got a couple of decent receivers. The defense is all right. I'm trying to think. I mean, I'm really not sure. I don't know what move the Titans are going to make. I don't have any assumption for them at all. So, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just curious to see. They might be trying to offer a trade. They might be trying to get something going. They may not want to pick this high. Okay, so they have picked. Where will we go? Let's go down and listen to where Roger Taylor is going to tell us the Titans are going with the 5th overall pick in the first round. With the 5th pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Corey Davis. What? They went wide receiver. They're trying to go speed. They're trying to match the Texans going speed.
Western Michigan, the only player ever with 300 receptions, 5,000 receiving yards, and 50 touchdown catches in his career. The young Villanova coming out of school from a D1 school with Western Michigan. The concern about the ankle injury. There are 2 torn ligaments on a high ankle sprain. Apparently, the Titans say they don't have any concern. You're looking for a Davis figure with the ankle injury, not allowing him to run for the clock.
Oh, that was good. That was excellent. That's interesting. This is an interesting pick. Now, with that pick, ooh.
10 pounds, that's good playing, good catch, great. Watch me after the catch. This is where Corey Davis and that is an effective stiff arm, really able to make defenders miss. You see the speed there. So while it run for the clock, I think when John Robinson was GM said, hey, I saw that speed. Oh, it changed what gave that. You watch it there. He has money in the catch. The issue with Corey Davis was an occasional drop of a catchable ball. I mean, that's something to look back to.
All right. That's interesting. That makes it very interesting. Now, the Texans.
Consistency of an African-American conference level of some little concern, and the ankle injury. I tell you what, they decide bit of a roll of the dice on talent. It could be Marcus Mariota coming on.
See, now the Texans. I mean, the Titans have a lot of speed on that offense right now.
He told us he was on NFL Live last week that he's at about 85%.
I'm not worried about it. Like I say, you gotta be able to get the ball off, and you're gonna have 2 monsters coming at you every play. Interesting pick. That's a real interesting pick. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking that one there is gonna. That one might have a little bit of impact. We're gonna see what he turns out, what he really does. You know, if it translates. Western Michigan, level of competition is a serious question. So we'll see. We'll see how he turns out. I'm not gonna get too worried about it. But like I said, that could be a significant impact. That may make you, as the Texans, think about.
He does have some lapses, and concentration on the lines is one of them. I think he can be a great receiver, but he's got to catch before he comes with it. Sometimes he tries to do too much. But this is a very talented,
Like I say, I don't know. Let me see how they showing him he drops a lot of passes. Shit. We'll see how that turns out in the NFL. What does that mean? Is he afraid? Is that why he dropping passes? I mean, man.
Trubisky's going to be the guy that heads that Pro Bowl read at some point. Solomon Thomas and a couple of skill players running for that, and Corey Davis, the wide receiver, goes to the Tennessee Titans. So that means the New York Jets are on the clock at 6. They need a quarterback. They need help in other areas. The offense wasn't great. Sal Antonio is with the Jets.
So we have the Jets coming up, picking number 6. Like I say, man, I'm not worried about any of these guys. I just want the Texans to make the right move, to pick the right pick.
All year long at the safety position. They also wrote O.J. Howard, tight end out of Alabama. He thinks he could be a Pro Bowl tight end immediately. But Mike McCagan, the GM of the Jets, told me that Drake said his throwing to the ring off the hook. Everybody's distance for the 6th pick. They are sitting in the catbird seat right now. Right? All right, Sal, thanks very much. And there you see Jamal Adams in the green room. Picking up the ball. Certainly seems like that was a heavy sigh of relief.
Uh-oh.
I'm not trying to tell you what I know. I'm just telling you what I think we saw there. It certainly looks like Jamal Adams will like.
So let's see.
Sometimes it just plays out that way. Jamal Adams going to the Jets, if that's the case, would certainly seem to be what we've seen constantly from the Jets, the defense in this draft. Yeah, and they needed Trey. They gave up 30 touchdowns last year, only had 8 interceptions last year in the defense. And they had coverage bust after coverage bust, plus 20-yard play after plus 20-yard play. And you just, it's not acceptable. You can't win that way in the NFL. I don't care what division you're in, what conference you're in. I don't care who you're playing. And they play in a division where they have a quarterback that can put their air out on anybody. So you better get somebody who has the command and control of their team. And Jamal Adams is also well, their best safety, Marcus Wilson, is suffering a terrible injury. I don't think he's going to be ready to play this year. Todd Bowles
All good, all good. So looking like Jamal Adams is what they're saying. Possibly this number 6 pick to the
I got a number to grade where you at, though. You know well, Jamal, if this is, we don't know. If it is Jamal Adams, this would be very interesting. Because he would be a first-round pick to a team in New York.
we're finna see what's going on here.
First-round pick of the New York Giants in 1985, a running back out of Kentucky. So if it is indeed Jamal Adams, it'll be a quite neat family story here. Jamal literally following his father's footsteps, different team, but in the same city, and of course, they would be playing the United States.
We're talking about Jamal Adams. I'm not familiar with Mr. Adams there.
You better have people who are talking to the team, and you better kind of address those positions. That's why you have to.
So yeah.
Here we go. Let's find out now.
I love it every time they boo Goodell. It's always great.
In the 2017 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Jamal Adams.
Yep, Jamal Adams.
As expected, when we saw the phone call, it was Jamal Adams. Now, we mentioned his father. Jamal Adams has not signed a contract yet, but he just made a guess. When he was 10 years old, he bet his father. He said, I'm going to go higher in the first round than you. He just had to beat 19, and he beat it by
Wow.
that bet when he was 10 was worth $50,000. He's still not sure if his dad's going to pay up.
That's funny. That's a great story. Said that a dude bet his dad when he was 10 years old that he would go higher in the draft than his dad went. And his dad had to pay him $50,000. I'm trying to get this set up. I think now we should be back in action to where, and now hopefully, you know what I'm trying to say, see, hopefully now we should be back in action. Hopefully everything's looking good. They say stay in tune here. Let's see what we got going here. Scotty, you got to wait, buddy. That was a good pick, though. That's a real. Do. Alright, let's see what we got.
John, this must be a little familiar. We've had 2 running backs go in the top 10. Last time that happened was 2005 when we had 3. Including a guy named Cadillac Anderson. You might have been going Cadillac up there. I haven't seen this come through. So, despite what Mel wants to say, seem to be very high in demand the last couple of years. I'm not sure no doubt. I'm just pointing out what's happening. You're running back.
Let's see what we got going here. Okay, the Bengals are coming in. Let's see.
One position or one sport, don't do it, man. You can do whatever you want to do.
Let's see.
5 when we had 3, including a guy named Cadillac Anderson. Might have been familiar with Cadillac Williams. Yeah, absolutely.
Hold on 1 second. Scotty. Wait a second, Pop.
The running backs, despite what Mel wants to say, seem to be very high. In modern combine history, and this guy has sort of been on the radar for a long time. Snoop was his consistent, and he can take the top off the defense. And this makes sense for the whole closest to Cincinnati Bengals last year. This is a guy who's hungry, but he's going to add a bunch of speed, dynamic playmaking ability to an offensive play. Some off-season issues. He's got a labrum issue. He's had multiple knee issues in his career. Teams don't even know that I told you if he's going to be available.